Hey guys. Oh wow. I think possibly for the first time ever, I am on time. Like, go figure, right? Um yeah, wow. I didn't actually I figured something was gonna go wrong. Um hey guys, let me do some shout outs, all right? And let me mute my actual um other computers so you guys do not need to hear that. Um, Hold on one second. Oh, why did that just move from that video to that video? Well, go figure, something had to happen that was interesting. So, anyway, all right, let me do some shout outs to you guys. Hey, Steve, Southwest Ghost, Mama Bear, Brandon. Oh, look. Um, Dixie is poking her head out of her. Hey, you guys, it's not your turn yet. It's not your turn. I know it's nighttime, but you can't come out yet. Well, she may need to come out and go potty, so that's the whole reason I brought the blanket out. Come here, baby. They don't like to go potty where they sleep. So anyway, you can see the babies. There's the babies. That's Dixie and Pixie. And yes, I think that hold on, guys. You're gonna have to give me a second because I think Dixie needs to go potty. She's gonna potty on my hand if I don't get her in her blanket. So hold on. No laughing. No, don't go up there to go potty on my shoulder or in my hair. No. Hold on, I'm gonna have to put you back in there for a second. You go back in there. I'll get. There's my babies. Anyway, okay, where was I? I didn't know they were going to come out quite this early. Yeah, no, don't pee on your mama because they've been sleeping and they they do that. So anyway, let me go back to shout outs. And then I'm going to do one cool thing. And then, like I said, I just need to, I don't know, talk to my friends. I'm not sure exactly. It's been a really hard week. Really hard day, actually, today. Something I didn't expect. God, there's I hope people that are in chat realize that, if you're expecting there is some really cool thing that paranormal wise, not exactly that, but yeah, I don't look real sparkly, I know, but I can't really pull it off either. So Lori, hey, LJM, LT, Emily, Brandon, Eugenia, Mama Bear, Emily, Shelly K, Twister Dar, Starry Night, Sister Wood, Teresa, Angela Tarrant, Brooke Bass, Diane Hilbert, Emily, let's see who else, Jessica Schmizzle, I think I already said Emily, Albert, Sarah Farnham, Paranormal Roy, Paranormal Voice UK. I think I already said hey to LT, Charmy Vapes, who was in here earlier in chat, and we were kind of chit-chatting. Liz Rudder, Paula Price. I'm going to quit scrolling up, but if I missed anyone, please feel free to type your name in chat. And oh, thank you, Paranormal Roy. They are the most adorable things. I'm so happy that I have them to kind of focus all of my love and energy and stuff on right now. Hey, Yvonne Bissett. So I figure that I'll I think someone said that I see Starry Night say I Wonder One, Irish Stevo, hey, Mortis, hey. Amanda Morant, hey. Sylvia Sparks, Sarah Hilton, hey, sweetie, Gypsy Woman, Karen Rickett, Susan, Jen TT, hey, Jen TT. Thank you guys for coming and showing support. Time Lord, hey, Time Lord, yes, Texas rocks. Jaylene, Shy. People are probably like, okay, is she gonna rip someone a new ass? And people want to like watch that stuff, but no. So if you're expecting like more details than what I am gonna give about a situation, then I'm pretty sure all you guys have already kind of figured out. Not, but I look like shit because hey, Andrew Cox and Callie. I've been crying all day yesterday, and then I had to go to my regular doctor this morning, and I'll talk about that in a second, because like I said, I don't really know how I'm going to get all of it out, and then I won't be able to share like the good news part. So I guess I'll share the good news part, which is kind of cool to me, actually really cool to me. And I wish that hey, Dreamer, I wish that I was doing like a really exciting, sparkly show on this, and I am going to do a whole show about this, but nobody else actually even knows about this. So I'm going to do the good news first, and then I'm going to do the good news first. For those of you who know or saw the episode Haunting, the show A Haunting, my dear friend Anita Jo Intenzo is the person who wrote A State of Horror. Okay. And she has probably one of the most authentic, real hauntings that I have ever seen or, experienced in my entire career. If you guys haven't seen the Haunting, about Anita Jo Intenzo's story, she and Chris, please go and search it on the internet, okay? Because it's amazing. During my interview with Anita live on my show, we got one of the best manifestations of spirit at her place that I've ever seen, and it happened live on my show, and it took my breath away. And I'm going to do a clip of it so I can post it, and so that I can clip that out and show you that. Okay, but Anita and I became friends, and I began to get some information from the things that were going on at her house, and some things that were related to a past life experience that I had, and that a friend of mine had written a book called The Sisterhood of the Rose. Her name is Celeste Levesque, and she was a maid of honor in my wedding to the kid's father. And most of you guys already know Jim Mars was at my wedding, rode in the limo, did the father-daughter dance, all that. Hung out with some pretty cool people before I got married, because I've been doing spiritual enlightenment work for a very long time. So I was picking up some psychic things with her, and I wanted to talk to her about them. So we got into what I would call a conversation about the things that I was seeing, the things that had to do with the objects that were in her home. She was in the midst of writing the second book, which is Dark Transference, okay, which is part 2 of the things that happened once they got all of these items out of Paul's estate and they got to her house, the things that happened. Hey, Soft Nos Fruit, I can't pronounce that name, but hello and welcome. The sequel in what happened in her home was pretty horrific. She was pushed down some stairs. Her son who was older, had some experiences that a lot of you're going to have to get the book to find out about it. But after I went through everything with her that I saw, it tied in with some things that she had already been getting some vibes about. Now, why do I say that? Well, Paul, the man whose estate that she inherited all of these things from, he was an archaeologist and he traveled all around the world, and he had all of these things in his home. And there's something very dark and very evil attached to something. There's a shape-shifting item, things of that nature. And some of the other spirits that resided in her home that were good spirits, ancestral spirits that were from the property and such, they conflicted with the bad spirits that were attached to some of these things. Well, some of it had to do with Hitler Germany. Now, I'm not expecting you to believe in reincarnation, what have you, but my experience is it is valid. I know several lifetimes that I've had, and one of my past lives was during Hitler Germany, and I was with a group called the White Rose, okay, and I watched my friends, Hans and Sophie, die at the hands of Hitler. So I was sharing with Anita that I felt very strongly that she had had a past within Hitler Germany. And not only that, but that she was Sophie. And Sophie and Hans were beheaded by Hitler's people right there on the square by this massive library where Hans and Sophie were throwing out these sheets of paper that, well, needless to say, it's what got them killed. So there's kind of a long story, and I don't want to share too much about it, but Anita's jaw kind of hit the floor when I started to talk about this. So we went into all of this, and it then led her into a part of the book that what Anita said was that without my spiritual input and my psychic gifts, that she would not have been led down that path. And when she began to do the research into the White Rose, into Sophie and Hanschel, and all of these things that I was talking about, she was blown away. So in chapter 29, I don't know if you can see this. Okay, chapter 29, Our Portal of Doom. Okay. The card that Anita sent me, okay, here, said, Dearest Kat, you are in chapter 29. Thank you for believing in me, and may we continue to find the answers in our mysterious and paranormal journey. Much love, hugs, Anita Joe. Now, and then it says, to my beautiful friend Kat, thanks for helping me on this journey. With love, Anita Joe. So, chapter 29 of Portal of Doom. Not going to read you all of it, but I do want to read you the part so you believe what I'm telling you is true. You'll have to zoom in on that, okay? But I'll read it to you. I'll read you the part. It talks a bit about these things, and then it says, our media exposures led to one particular association with Heather Krellin, Kat of Southern Angels Paranormal, located in Texas. Kat is a highly gifted photographer, entrepreneur, and psychic medium, and invited Chris and me to be on her internet show. We accepted, and our appearance was scheduled for the following weekend. Kat wanted to review my story with me before the show, so I spoke to her using my cell phone. During our conversation, we realized we had live EVPs coming through. It was scary and incredible. There were constant interruptions, strange noises, sporadic static, and it was not coming from either one of us on our home bases. A man with an accent told me, stop talking. A woman was heard yelling, and there was a sound similar to a cat meowing or a baby crying. Then we heard a dog barking and an old-fashioned phone ringing in the background. In between crazy interference, I mentioned in conversation how Chris's dreams of dead people were affecting him. And one dream in particular was a deceased woman named Marie-Louise Jean in an organization called the White Rose. She's quoting me. Wait a minute, Anita, did you say the White Rose? Yes. Have you ever heard of it? And I said to her, oh my God, yes. Kat almost dropped the phone on her end. She knew all about this very subject and was coincidentally doing research on this too. She felt we connected for a reason and that Chris and my story may have been the missing key to her own research. She suggested I purchase a book that her friend and another author, Jim Marsh, wrote called The Sisterhood of the Rose. In it, Kat believed I would find more information about the White Rose. I intended to buy the book the next day and read a most incredible account which was a little known part of history. Kat and I were able to discern that there were some missing pieces to my puzzle with my connection to Germany and our haunting that she might be able to help with. She asked me if I'd ever heard of a woman named Sophie Scholl. Ironically, I had become intrigued and drawn to this young woman's story, and I had posted a tribute to her over the weekend. I told Kat in my research about her after Chris and I found information about the White Rose and decided to write a blog about a courageous young woman on the 72nd anniversary of her death. I told Kat I felt a deep emotional connection to her and her brother Hans, who were also executed by the brutal method of beheading at the hand of the SS. There are statues today in Germany memorializing this brave brother and sister. The last thing Kat said to me left me shaken to the core. Anita, did you ever consider the possibility of reincarnation and that you and your son may have lived in Nazi Germany during World War II? I had to admit to myself, I've always been fascinated with the idea of reincarnation ever since I was a little girl, but kept it to myself. This was not something taught in Christian religion. I grew up with, although millions of people in the world believed in the concept. Before I could digest this almost unimaginable question that Kat had posed, she added, Perhaps the reason Marie Louise John came to Chris is that she recognized his link to the Nazi officers directly affecting you at your house. He could have been one of the Nazi guards. And Anita, I think that strong, passionate, deeply emotional attachment you have on this subject could mean that you were a member of the White Rose. I swallowed hard, and I felt afraid before I asked her in a very shaky voice, "Who do you think I was, Kat?" Without hesitation, she answered simply, "Sophie Scholl." And the book goes on. So, that is my official, I'm in the book, Dark Transference, and I aided Anita in a huge part of the journey of finding out her connection to her past life. And you have to read the book for the rest. But that was my good news. So my actual name, you guys know, is Heather Krellen, Heather K. Krellen. And it was a very huge honor for Anita to have included our experience in her book. And I'm still amazed that I keep looking at chapter 29 and there's my name and complete validation of my spiritual gifts. So it was really cool. I encourage all of you who have not read A State of Horror, which was book 1, and Dark Transference, to go to Amazon and order them. You will not be disappointed. I'm going to sit down this weekend to take my mind off of what happened today, and I'm going to read the entire Dark Transference book because I just got it. So, and yeah, Twister Dar, I'm going to do a whole show on reincarnation, and I'm going to do some readings. I do past life readings of who you were in another life in reincarnation. I've done it for most of my friends. And yeah, there's some tips I can give you on divining your past. So that was my good news. So then there's the bad news. Then there's shitty news. I don't know how I'm going to even get through it. So, I hope you guys are enjoying the sugar glider videos. They've taken, I love them. They're here in their little bonding pouch, and I love them. They know that something's wrong, and it's really weird because they had been sniffing around the newer one. She kept like crawling down, and she kept like going down over here, and every time she would go down there, her ears were doing this. Well, anyway, all right. So the thing that I today was supposed to just be going to my doctor for like my every 3-month visit, and like I said, I've been having a lot of seizures. Previous, I've talked about it before. You guys know that I was diagnosed with there's level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 MS, multiple sclerosis. If you guys don't know me very well, or if you do know my story, that I have lesions on my brain. Well, multiple sclerosis can also attack other organs. And I don't know if James Griffin is in here. I sent him a invite to come to the show because he also has MS. But it can also attack other organs in your body, okay? And something a year ago was slightly missed at my last blood workup. And so my doctor had asked me, have you eaten anything yet today? And I'm like, no. And he said, okay, well, we're going to do a blood test today because I need to check your liver count because you had an elevated liver count a year ago. And although it was slight, we need to check this. And he was looking at some other, wow. He was looking at some other numbers on my blood work and from a year ago. So he wanted to do my blood work and he wanted to get it like rushed, I guess. So I have my arm, as you can see, it looks like they threw darts at me. And then I got a shot over here because my anemia, is really bad. But I got a call later this afternoon because they had gotten the lab results back, rushed back rather, from the liver function. Okay, so when I got the call back, my liver function is off the charts right now. So it means that my MS is attacking my my liver. Okay, it creates lesions on your like on your liver, but MS it can once it starts not stop. So I'm all alone here, and my anemia also was I'm just gonna be sure like I didn't see whatever troll there was, so like I was not expecting any of this to happen today. I wasn't expecting, after everything else that happened this week, to get that news. So I have to go get an MRI of that to see what what exactly is cirrhosis. Seriously? Give me just 1 second. Bye, Felicia. Cirrhosis. Are you serious? Wayne Fernandez. Let's see. I don't drink. Cirrhosis is what happens when no. Wow. Okay, well, now that Wayne is blocked, I don't even know why he showed up tonight. Didn't find that comment very funny considering I haven't spoken to you. So for the rest of you, wow. Okay. I don't even know why he thought it was cool to come to this show tonight, considering. So to answer your question, Wayne has abandoned the relationship, and we are not together anymore. And he didn't care a whole lot about I can't even I don't even have words. Wow. Yeah. Wow. I'm not going to do this live. Kind of fucked up considering, and I'm not even going to not even going to say. I could, I could go into details. I could destroy. I could destroy him, but you know what? I'm not going to. Fuck it. At that comment, whatever. Wow. Wow. I'm struggling for. I can't even breathe. Like, holy fuck. No, I do not have. I do not have cirrhosis of the liver. I have multiple sclerosis. I have now lesions that are actively pursuing that. And I am all alone now. All alone. That's it. I'm alone. And you know what? Oh man, I am sure my haters are fucking loving the fuck out of this. Wow, 91 people, and I'm having a nervous fucking breakdown. I have been devastated for days, and I've heard nothing. I love you guys too, and you know what? I spoke to the father of my children today about my test results, and he told me, regardless of anything, that he will make sure that I safely get to wherever this next chapter takes me. And when isn't going to wow. I wow. Wow. I can't. That was really wrong. I didn't say a single thing. The only thing I've done since you did what you did to me the other day was play a whole lot of sad music. And did he care at all about that, or my broken into a fucking million pieces heart for the abandonment and all the broken promises? No, he didn't. No. Wow. So that, but coming into chat tonight, knowing that you've not spoken to me, texted me, nothing in days, and then to come in there and then turn around and I'm trying to explain what's going on. You guys know I've shared my MS stuff. And then to say, so is it cirrhosis of the liver? Like, dude, the 2 things of wine you saw me, well, my sister actually drank the whole bottle away from me last week. I wish my sister was here now. So, yeah, Twister, you can still flirt with me then. Yeah. So, you know what? Oh man, I don't I will also tell you that I'm glad I pulled that shit together. When what is it, babies? See, they want out. They know it's dark and they want out, and they know I'm crying and they want out. Here, look at something cute rather than me, because right now I'm not. Yeah, I'm here alone. That's Dixie. So, oh no, Amberlynn's in the bedroom. That was her laughing right there, but I didn't hear her. Yeah, they do. That's Dixie. Dixie's the friendly one. I guess I wouldn't want to be with me either if I was sick. I love you guys too. I'll get you guys out in a minute and I'll give you all some worms and some food. Need pics. So you know what? You know what? I don't guess he really ever intended to come here anyway. So let's face it, I've been here since June. It's almost November. And I got nothing. You know what? I got nothing. I got nothing. I and I don't know where. I don't know where. I wasn't even gonna say a word about any of that. That's just shitty. Um you know, it's serious moments like this that I just wish that it would go ahead, attack the rest of whatever my brain that you wish to, and just fucking take me. Because you know what? Honestly, I never thought that I was going to be, um, I didn't think I was going to be alone all this period. That's what I promised. And still, I'm not saying shit. I'm not going to. I'm not going to say the reasons. It's not my place to do it. I would never go and say the things that I have to think about not being here for them, for those two kids. Because if this is advanced to that point, then oh look, Dixie's like right there, baby. Um, yeah, I need to put that MS in remission, and all of this stress and all of this whatever. It's it's not going to not gonna help. Yeah, she is. She's trying to come out and get me. She knows. That would be Pixie. That would be Pixie. Pixie's crabbing. No, I look horrible when I cry. It's a good thing that I don't have. Well, you know what? I guess it's about. I've always known since 2 years ago that I know, baby, I know. I knew that this day could come. I just thought it was going to be my brain and not like my liver or one of my major organs or something like that. So yeah, stress is my enemy with this. And this is not my fault. This is yeah, Dory Finn, 100, and I had 10 of them before. And when I did glider rescue, and you know, they sound like angry locusts, right? Except for when you feed them mealworms. So yes, Lady Jenny, I'm going to go get the MRI and have more blood work and a new B12 pill that will maybe help me to synthesize that and then bring my blood count back up, because I'm like that close to needing a transfusion right now. So you know what? I don't have this many people here want to do a paranormal show, so this must be half my haters going, you know what? That witchcraft that Steve Huff did, it must be working because she's going to die. Anyway, neither here nor there. Can't believe he came in here and said that. You know what? I've got to end this stream because I am trying to keep from just, and I'm not gonna fall apart live on yeah, my throat is starting to close up, and when that happens, it means I'm about to have probably a massive seizure. And between everything that my blood test results said and everything else, it wouldn't surprise me. So you know what? I love you guys. I'm going to book it out of here because I can't. I'm going to go lay down. It's all right, Pixie. Anyway, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys really soon, and hopefully I'll do something paranormal, maybe tomorrow night or something. I had some stuff planned, but next week Michelle Vintage Vixen is going to be here, and so I'll get to see her, and that'll be good. So anyway, I love you guys, and thanks for coming and supporting me, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks, Mortis.